Yo, it's your boy Sluggin' Man. You guys already know what the deal is. If you guys checking us out, we got Dago, and we get just a small preview right here. And look how badass Dago be looking, y'all. So I guess this is not really like a true gameplay for him. It have a little gameplay, but it doesn't show his like kit or anything like that. So we only could speculate. But I mean, he's gonna be coming out tomorrow, nonetheless. So let's just check him out, right? So Dago in the house. I am curious, so we're gonna just go frame by frame. So as you can see right here, interesting enough, you see his like first skill, it looking like that's giving him cursed energy. So it seemed to me like cursed energy is gonna be very crazy thing for Dago, and of course that's gonna be a zero cost. But like, is there something that's gonna scale up to him? Look, but you see his skill 3 costs 40 costs, right? So maybe there's a reason why he's his skill 1 is giving him cursed energy. We don't I'm gonna see if it does damage, right? We'll play the video in a bit, but as you can see, we should just get a glance right here how it looks like. Only thing I could think of is like, all right, he needed a lot of cursed energy. Not sure if he started out with this much cursed energy, because we, just in the beginning the the video, it just came out like this for the gameplay. But all I see is his skill 3 costing 40, and that's crazy. But his skill 3 look like a debuff, a speed debuff, because you see the running shoes. Wait, interesting enough, right? So let's go take a look here. Skill 1. So that's his skill 1, right? So he had 80 curse energy, as you guys can see. 80 curse energy. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay. Oh, that's AoE? Holy smokes. So this is going to be, because they did say he was like he's like he slowed down enemies, but I still don't understand what the slowdown is, because in this game it's not like we're playing Ethereal Restart or anything like that. But his skill 3 is AoE. Cool, man, and it's a 40 cost. But I still wonder, when he uses skill 1, right? See, when his skill 1 is free, of course, but I guess it gave him a buff. Yeah, it looked like, if you look at the bottom right there, it looked like he got a buff for the curse energy. But that's a stack. Looked like it didn't, because they kind of skip it and use his skill 3. But his skill 3 seemed to look like an AoE. Look at that. Yep, it's an AoE, but all the enemy dies, so we don't get to see like the AoE applied as debuff, because that's a different look on a debuff that I never seen actually. Maybe it might be a new mechanic, but it'd be really cool, because they did mention that he is something to do with slowing down the enemy. But how do you slow down an enemy if we don't even know? And this is his domain. Look, man, yo, Dago, baby Dago in the water, insane. Insane. Okay. Yep. Domain. Yeah. Is that it? That was it. Ah, man. So they're not gonna show us anything, but this is so cool. Dude, Dago look, bro, when they put these like free shop units, like, well, technically they're free, right? But you need that 1500 token. But them putting these like free units inside the shop, insane model work they put in there. You know what I mean? Like literally almost all of them. Of course, like the only laziest one that I noticed, probably like, it's probably like the first Fujogo and Haname. But after the Mahito, but Dago got he got the spark up. Man, he looks great. But he got the domain, as you can see. Then they cut it out, and they don't want to see, bro. They literally just don't want to show us anything. Yeah, they just don't want to show us anything. I'm trying to look around to see if there's anything more. But one good thing that I noticed, so after we look at this Dago, give me a second. Let me get like a better one right here, right? So after looking at Dago right here, I feel like this might be his best one right here. This might low-key be his best card because he does want like cursed energy, right? Or not cursed energy, but he wants to get his ultimate gauge up super quick, I believe. Because the faster he gets his domain, the probably the crazier he goes. And we know how Dago goes when he gets inside his domain. Dude goes super crazy. And yeah, I know this image is kind of crazy, right? It's kind of crazy, but Jogo's still goaded. But yeah, I do think this might low-key be the best card for him, but I don't know yet until we get in there. There's just other cards I could think of, but since we don't even know none of his kit, we just know that like his skill 3 is a 40 cost, like in here, right? Like we just know his skill 3 is a 40 cost, and his skill 1's giving him like somewhat like a boost up on his curse energy gauge. Skill 2, have no idea what that is, but it's a 15 cost, and of course he's a domain user, which doesn't show us anything. And I am very interested on this new mechanic of slowing down enemies, because I just don't think the slow down enemy thing like prevent the enemy from like moving for a whole turn, because that'd be kind of broken, right? And it's AoE. Like there have to be a catch to all this slowing down movement. But that's what they've been like saying this for a while. Like, hey, he could slow down, because they had an image, right? Let me see. All right, here we go. We translated what he could do, right? A tough attacker with roll-like ability has arrived. So roll-like, very interesting, right? If it's possible to fight while maintaining HP, it is impossible to fight while maintaining HP by applying damage reduction to yourself or slowing down the enemy. So of course, so he's gonna be applying damage reduction to yourself or slowing down enemy. Interesting. And we know his we saw like his skill 3 have like somewhat like a skill down kind of skill. So we know it's gonna be something to do with that, because we seen it like in inside the video, right? So his skill 3 is looking like to be a skill down. So that's all we pretty much know for now. There you go. So this skill right here is looking like to be a slowdown for his skill 3. So very interesting take right there, right? So during the domain expansion, the user is also granted damage reduction and spell boost. So spell boost, right? Another thing that we don't really understand, but it looking to be really fun or really cool to have, right? Using the Shikigami continuous damage to deal massive damage to your enemies. So it seemed like you really want Dago to be inside his domain, because it say massive damage. And if I remember correctly, this is pretty much like Jogo domain, where he does continuous damage, right? But for Dago, of course, he got like all these fishes and stuff, probably like chipping you up, right? So pretty solid right there. Well, I don't know how you guys feel about this. I definitely think this is gonna be fun. Dago's gonna be coming out like later on tonight. Most people's gonna probably be up, but I'll be doing this on a live stream tomorrow, so don't stay tuned for that. Definitely like this video, subscribe to your boy if you haven't yet, and don't forget to hit the bell for more JJK news. But I'll definitely be live for this, but not right when he come out, because yeah, man, just insane, right? Just don't miss it, because maybe this might be OP, very fun, right? Just finally we're getting a new unit after like how long, a year since we got like Mojito in the JP side of the game. But at least we're gonna be getting this a lot sooner inside global, so this will be very fun. I'm definitely picking up Dago. After that, I'm not sure if I want to pick up some dupes, but it seemed like the game do want you to pick up some dupes for him, because it seemed like he relied on some curse energy. But who knows, right? We'll find out when he arrives tomorrow night. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. Love y'all. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.